Good morning, everyone. My name's Steven, coming at you here from the city of Chicago, Illinois. Today I'm talking to you about medical marijuana, and I'm trying to vlog my experience of getting a medical marijuana card. I was diagnosed with PTSD a while ago. I've been suffering from it for about 20 years. I'm a social worker. Essentially, I deal with some pretty traumatic circumstances. I've had clients die. I've dealt with abused children, domestic violence victims, stuff like that. So over time, I've had PTSD kind of build up like not unlike a police officer. That's kind of besides the point. Essentially, I have a qualifying condition. Today, I have an appointment with my psychiatrist. I've been seeing him for quite a while. And he knows that I consume cannabis. I think he knows that I want medical cannabis. And we're just going to see what the reaction is. But before I go to the appointment, I'm going to just talk a little bit about what I've learned so far. And I apologize in advance. I am experiencing a little bit of symptoms. Not bad. Just a little bit of anxiety and some tremors, but nothing like it usually is. I haven't used marijuana for about a month, and I'm doing this partly because before, when I was using cannabis, people tended to think that I didn't have a serious of a condition, so I decided to stop consuming it, partly so I could see how I felt, partly to clean up my system, and also because I've decided that I am no longer giving money to drug dealers. I don't want to do that. I cannot ethically do that. I don't know if they're using that money to fund a habit, an addiction of their own to a substance. I don't know what's going on in their family. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. So anyways, what I have learned and what I'm going to do today. First of all, go prepared to these appointments. What I actually have, and I'm going to cover it up the best I can, a letter written by the doctor. It's right here. And it says, to whom it may concern, I have been the treating psychiatrist for Stephen Blank since April 30th, 2018. He has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. So this is a letter that shows that this doctor that I'm going to see has diagnosed me with PTSD. This is also important for my other doctors to know that I have this diagnosis. Next, I have a little bit of information. Next, I'll show you guys this. This is the physician's written certification form. And what this is a 2-page form. It says a thing that it asks first for qualifying patient information. That's me. I'm the qualifying patient. I have a qualifying condition of PTSD. I'll explain a little bit more of what that is. And then it has physician's information on file with the Illinois Department of Financial Aid and Professional Regulation. And it asks for different information, about their medical licensure and stuff like that. Just basically make sure that they're a doctor. They can practice medicine. And it's only osteopaths and medical doctors. So you can't get this stuff done by a dentist. Here's a list of some of the qualifying conditions. And the doctor is to select what you have, and then they mail that into the state. So, some of them that are up there are, stuff like cancer, Crohn's disease, AIDS, Hep C, lupus, MS, PTSD, fibromyalgia, traumatic brain injury, Tourette's, different qualifying conditions that cannabis has shown to alleviate, make better. And then the last page is just the signature page for the doctor. So the important thing about this is that the medical doctor has to send this into the state. The rest of the stuff you pretty much do. But I'm just going to talk about the physician's form because what I want to do is go to my appointment and then come back and make a reaction video. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to write it. And I'm not exactly sure what the reasoning is going to be. Here's a little bit about talking to the physician that I've found. First and foremost, that form that I just showed you is not a prescription. And they're essentially all the doctors are doing, and this is what the form is supposed to do. What's not happening, from what I understand in Illinois, is the form is just basically the doctor saying, hey, you have this condition, and I'm just letting the state know. Then the onus, the responsibility is on the patient with the condition to use medical marijuana responsibly, stuff like that. The doctors are not subject to any type of prosecution or anything like that. There is a law that if something does go wrong, they are not at fault. This is basically to try to make it easier for doctors to write these prescriptions. So this suggests that you bring any medical records you have with you, which he has these records, but I'm still bringing them. And if I have to go to other doctors, I will bring these records with me. If this doesn't go well, I'm going to talk to my another doctor that I see, not a psychiatrist, just my regular doctor who I've known for about 8 years. You want to explain what you gain with the use of medical cannabis. So I want to be able to sleep through the night. I have terrible nightmares. I get things called psychogenic tremors, which are basically stress tremors. My appetite gets all messed up. I really can't function. However, when I use cannabis, I can function. I graduated from graduate school. I have a job. I'm pretty intelligent. I'm actually a mental health worker, so I work in the field. Then you also let the doctor know that you are aware of some of the side effects that might occur. I've been using medical cannabis off and on for about 20 years. There was a period where I stopped for about 5. And then I started using it again, and it relieved everything. They say to use professional language. That's not a problem with me, but other people, they slip up. They say, I want, medical pot, medical weed. I want a weed card, just stuff like that. They almost just swore right there, but I caught it. But you have to be prepared to discuss the risks versus the benefits. And the final suggestion is to remind your doctor that they are not writing a prescription, but giving a written certification. The physician, I've already talked about this, and they talk about the safe harbor law, and that they basically can't get in trouble for this, for writing a prescription. So if all goes well, then he'll send that form in. Like I said, it's probably not going to happen. This does feel pretty urgent to me. I've been suffering for about a month. I haven't been sleeping well. I have a lot of stuff going on, which I'm still accomplishing, but it's starting to feel like it's going to start impacting me more. So my next video is going to be how what went on, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.